Yes, so beautiful morning. Káàárọ̀, ṣàlàáfíà ni, ṣe dáadáa la jí. Ojúmọ́ tó mọ́ wa lénìí, ojúmọ́ ire ni. For interpretation purposes, that's wetin I talk say. Today when we don't wake up, say na correct day now we wake up to. My name is Omotunde Lolo1 of every and the show. Now the Gudu Morning Naija show. This one now the balanced diet of teletainment. Everything where you need to know in the country, obodo yibo, any trending story, trust us, we go do it, trust them for On Top with Culture here. All right, so today we will give you a recap of what happened during the weekend, all the stories that maybe you they do owambe. You know, can't get time to know what they happen. We go give you all the etc. things that way happened. And of course, our papers are on our table. We go give you all the newspaper headlines. Even though me I tire small, I congratulate to my son, short family. He won the Bile contest. He was the first runner-up for spontaneity last year, and now he's a proud millionaire. My son is a proud millionaire. You know, when I look at people, it's never a function of where you are born. The very first time when I meet short family, he was so respectful to me, came to the station, introduced himself, asked for my mentorship. He now did a show in Ajegule. I went. A lot of people will say, oh, they cannot identify with you when you never be anything. Now, one year school I used that year, give me an award, did this, celebrated me. Look at him 3 years down the line. See where he is.
They always bless humble beginning.
I always tell people, say, the only thing that makes people fail for me is that you never did anything. Start, fail, it doesn't matter. Like me, it's been a while I've been getting on stage for stand-up. But this year I made up my mind that I was going to do a couple of more stages. I won't just shy away to the background because what you don't oil, you can't get better. And that's the only way life works. All right, so Sida Gidigba, that one a pep talk and motivational speaking to get you up and get you going. Oh yeah, the show don't start with that.
Of course, well, in the words of a famous Ugandan actress, just to follow from where Lolo stopped, they say no matter where you are from, your dreams are very, very valid. Always valid. And still talking about dreams, Lolo been talking before, say we go enter different parts of the world and we country. The people say now, viva la France, as the French people don't elect new president, who will be Emmanuel Macron, a man aged 39. It be like saying one of the countries where we go say the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. True.
Youngest
Because,
president as we speak.
Youngest president as we speak.
Presently.
Yes,
and he own policy now to bring the left and the right people together, to merge everybody together for a united France. Well, that's not the introduction we get for now. My name is Bernard Akede. Very, very good morning to all of you where they watch us for there.
All right, today now the number 8th day for inside the month of May of 2017. Internationally, today now World Red Cross and Red Crescent Day. This is not the day where they come outside to recognize the work what they do, because you know say Red Cross for places where war day, where badness is shelling, and them they always go those kind of places to make sure say the children and the women and those who don't wound get better health care. All right, still on top of our papers this morning, you go here say electricity tariff. It be like say it go increase this year. When it go increase? Not today, not tomorrow, or not even next month. Well, once we enter inside the papers, we go let you know what's in the papers they talk this morning. I remain your one and only Naija cast, or call me in Oluchi Enobong. Amesere Ibolachi Obowe. Good morning, Naija. Feel it.
And they think say your hand no go do that. Good on Naija.
But Lolo, you know say over the weekend we get Banky doing introduction.
Yeah,
and it was all over.
But they
the
look
internet.
so picture perfect.
So
Kilo day, like characters drawn out from a fairy tale.
Envy them not.
I do not. I pray that the Lord will help them.
Amen.
And as they
Amen to
move
that.
towards their marriage will be great, not just the wedding.
Exactly.
Because a lot of focus these days is on the wedding. A lot of people have forgotten the essence of being together. Honestly, they love the glamour, the fanfare, and all the celebration that surrounds a wedding. But the marriage, that be the most cocoa. All right, so we go back small break and we're on a philosophical level today. Everybody's just dropping it like a salt. But we go come back and enter the show. Big also our big producer, Lifey Jacobs. I'll be feeling you guy.
I see it.
Yeah.
I know that.
my people, una good morning. My name na Ali Baba. I say make I just wake up this morning, make I greet una. As una day this morning, so may God dey bless una. Una banga go ripe. As it be so, una no go use leg knock stone when go cost una wahala. The stone when una go kick, na the one when go make una get better money. You know, say them talk say if you use right leg kick something, better they happen. Una left leg no go hit waiting go make una disturb una self. And I do greet una. Una well done. Una they watch this good morning show. May God bless all of una and una banga go ripe as I talk. Now, Ali Baba say make I greet una so. Carry go.
Okay, thank you so much, Ali Baba, King of Comedy. And quickly, we go jump into the word in diaspora, as Lolo, they always talk. The story where they make rounds all over the world this morning. From late last night, now we hear my French language not too good, but people just they shout, Viva la France, Viva la France. Waiting they say happen inside France. They don't get new elected president in the person of Mr. Emmanuel Macron. Now he win the election. Him being go against a woman. For the election, but eventually Nain come out with different new things about this particular election. First of all, him be the youngest elected president all over the world. The man is age 39. Like I said earlier this morning, say he be like saying at day and I won't start the whole topic of the youth are the leaders of tomorrow or possibly the leaders of today. Before him be minister for France, and him been talk say he no go stand on the left or stand on the right. He won't stand for a united France. People they hope say this time he go make things better for the French people them. Also some small new things and interesting things where people don't know about this particular young man. The man they date, or rather they married to a woman where they about 25 years older than him. That one even know today interesting. The thing wey sweet me pass, we say this man don't they date this woman from when him be age 15. And most interestingly, the woman is a teacher for school back then.
I find it very, very refreshing. I know a lot of people go kick against or talk, but a man that chooses to marry a woman 25 years older, it was his choice.
He's his school teacher back then.
He wasn't coerced, he wasn't forced, and a man of that intellect. There must be something about the woman that meets the eye.
Of course. And then, you know, they say the success of a man is largely dependent on the woman that he chooses by his side. So,
exactly.
Who know whether now she's a teacher and I push
who know whether now him the groom am.
Exactly.
And they even try look now, because if you look at the election, I mean, see the opportunity with France, they even give their youth. And they try bring and come Nigeria. When it comes to presidential election, what would they prepare for 2019? Which young person would they even give the platform or give the opportunity to say, okay, come out and do, or come out and say what you feel do for the country? Because if you look France be there inside recession too.
Yeah,
they just come out of recession. If you look, there are different sectors. Yes, they have terrorists, exactly. Look, there are different sectors where they don't use to generate income for themselves. Now, France is one of the countries that is the most visited for tourism.
Yes.
Yeah,
they make sure say their country. Yeah, they make sure say, even if you look at the technology sector as well, they don't make sure say their technology sector not be something where you could just look them from afar. They are putting all their sectors to good use. They get chemistry industry, not just industry. That means they get people where they dwell in the use of chemicals and how to equip their own economy to their permanent site. They look how we in Nigeria, if we copy.
There's so many things that we can lead, but you know that we don't have good antecedents. Because I remember that young man that we elected in the house some years ago. He became one of those people that became even more corrupt than all the, what's this Yoruba guy's name, Dimeji Bankole.
Yes.
And he was not, his tenure was lackluster. He was about 39 then. So I'm hoping that we are building, you know, the future lies largely in the hands of those that are there now.
Of course.
Because if we do not equip the youth, the kind of young people we are breeding, I fear for this country. Trust me.
Well, we say congratulations to the people of France, and very, very quickly, they say from the report we get, they tell us say the election was very, very decisive. The result of the election, imagine, it took about 65.1% to Marie Le Pen, who be the now she be the next competitor with the closest to her, and she get only 34.9%. So no monkey and inside the matter. Everything clean.
That's what you call landslide.
Landslide victory eventually. Congratulations once again to the people of France.
Yes, so we're in solidarity with you, at least as a nation. We celebrate them for democracy. I say democracy, they sit down gidigba for there. That's one of the wonderful things that when I like about France. Yes. Another celebratory point there for us inside we own Obodo. Over the weekend, they say 82 out of our precious Chibok girls, they return them. And they're very, very, very happy about that one. And even they meet with the president behind closed doors, maybe to share their experiences or just for a fatherly counsel or make it see them. They talk, say, senior sources waiting for Nigeria military, been tell Sahara reporters. Say they release 82 girls from this Islamic group where they call Boko Haram. And they talk, say this they are released. No be just Yahoo. No be just say they wake up, talk their church mind though. They say now after intense negotiation, that means they really talk to them back and forth before they do it in, they release the girls. But this one, it came in the heels of after they don't release, it be like say now trade by barter now they do. They said they released 2 of their commanders where they in detention, take collect some of these girls. They say, and now that one I make them think, say, okay, we go return some of the girls that we get for inside our hand. You would even hear shmush, some talk say now only talk, some say even money yes. Exchange hands. But we don't know that one for a fact. They talk say the girls they arrive at the villa like 7:04 p.m. and then they meet with the president. That what they there. That means say out of the 195 of the girls where be remain for inside captivity, 82 don't come out. That means say imagine even though we are celebrating, I wonder how the other rest that are there will feel. If you wonder that why they don't choose me, make I go house. But I hope that as we collect these girls, we go do it in. We go figure all the other girls. They talk say they leave the girls from Maiduguri to Borno before they go Abuja. And in fact, they talk say many of them, as we they talk now, be like say they don't reunite with their families where they inside there. I would say this is a welcome development. Very as much as we think it's a bit of a slow process, but we are getting some results. Yes. At least one out of 195. 82 plus the other ones that have come out.
Plus 21 that have come out before, yes. Then plus 2 others where they find
way run away.
Up and down, yes.
We have just like less than 20.
Well, it's still quite a large number. We still have over 100. Yes,
over 100.
Over 100.
Okay, there were more.
Yeah, but
there were over 200 with
yeah, about 286 or
86. So yes. Yeah. Oh no. More than 300 now they have dropped. Allegedly. You know these figures but at least we know that our military they are working, and we just need more firepower because it won't be. And another thing is that it's not just releasing this girl, rehabilitation of them.
Very important. Very important.
No, but Lolo, they've been doing it because if you check out some of the you get one of the stories, 2 of the girls where they later discovered. They did inside university now for the United States. They cater for them. They did under one of the campaign where they fund their education.
Yeah, but you know that. You know how these things are. You know how these things are. Some we will just hear 2 prominent ones. The rest, you will not hear anything.
Yes, not true. Not even to avoid using them as propaganda.
Poster.
Yeah, using
no,
them
they are
for
like poster children.
Exactly.
If they talk Chibok girl, they're going to point these 2. We go forget say they plenty past that too.
I personally even they interested in the ones where they carry go abroad. I would like make our government really put eye on those girls. Particularly the ones where they carry go out of the country. Maybe people don't just use them as political or economic propaganda. Make people really follow up their story. Like Lolo Tech, they really need rehabilitation. They out of the society for so many for quite a long time.
And this where I think that we need more psychiatrists, so many doctors like that. Because some of these children, they need psychiatric evaluation to know where the state of their mind is. Because of all these bombings and terrorist attacks, we've seen a lot of programming of minds that make people have that psychotic break. We don't see many women now where they go say, now them they do bombing.
Yes.
So we need to really check out these girls, not just leave them and reunite them to their family. People will never be with people where they normal for a long time. How do you think they're going to react? But those ones are food for thought and things the way we need to do. All right, so now some of the recap we don't give you what happened during the weekend. At least the most exciting thing aside Banky W and Adesuwa's engagement. That one, another trending thing will happen over the weekend. Have you seen all the memes going on where people are pitting Don Jazzy against Naija?
Imagine.
Well, they said they wanted to collab, but that would be a dynasty.
Nothing is impossible.
That would be a dynasty.
I can't wait to see.
The beginning of a new era.
All right, we go back small breaky. By the time we will come back, we get so many other things. You see that we change it up a little for you today. That's the way it's supposed to be.
my people, una Gudu. Good morning. My name na Alibaba. I say make I just wake up this morning, make I greet una. As una day this morning, so may God dey bless una banga go ripe. As it be so, una no go use leg knock stone when go cost una wahala. The stone when una go kick, na the one when go make una get better money. You know, say them talk say if you use right leg kick something, better they happen. Una left leg no go hit waiting go make una disturb una self. And I do greet una. Una well done. Una they watch this good morning show. May God bless all of una and una banga go ripe as I talk. Now Alibaba say make I greet una so. Carry go.
All right, yes, welcome back to your balanced diet of entertainment this early morning. Now, if you check your Agogo, you go see say the next bus stop all they enter na Tori for inside with papers. This now all the trending stories where they on top the paper. And the first paper I get for my hand now the Vanguard. Now on top the Vanguard for the upper part of the Vanguard, this one na story where consign the Ikoyi get money. I briefed Buhari about NIA's $289 million covert project. Now waiting NSA Monguno they come outside the yarn. He say I come outside tell Oga Buhari. So they cannot come and say that they did not know about this kind of money. Hey, we are still back to Ikoyi money. And page 2, then you go see this one on top. Also for page 30, you go see I'm where one of the CEOs for the Ikeja Electric Distribution Company come and talk say it is in our interest to give out prepaid meter. This prepaid meter, what they talk about. So if you go some places, some people, they pay as high as 60,000 naira just to get prepaid meter for inside their house.
It's supposed to be free.
It's supposed to be absolutely free. But now they say you get for bring money and say no, say they don't get them at all. In fact, I hear stories say the people where they produce them, then stop production because they see say they make as much money. That the electricity company, they make as much money because people, they're very conscious. If you know they use this fan, off them. If you know they use that light, off them. Unlike before, you know, say they will give you estimated bill.
Yeah.
Wow, more details there inside page 30 of the Vanguard. Buhari don't go on another medical leave. This one they change for all the papers. They say now doctor go determine the length of stay, and they don't add government to make them run under the vice president. All these ones there for inside the Vanguard this morning for page 8. And of course, you go see this picture for here. You go see I say now President Muhammadu Buhari they stand in, they speak during the reception of the 82 girls for inside the villa for inside Abuja. More details there for there. They say we swap Boko Haram suspects for 82 Chibok girls. You go see them for inside the papers. Now my second anniversary gift to Nigerians. So they come outside talk am. Now Presido they come outside talk this one. Waiting be the anniversary gift in they talk about enter inside the Vanguard this morning. Now on top Mr. and Mrs. You go see say Mr. They say I was discussing with my customer, but you talk say she be my mistress. Now when you don't dial the number, tell me what you hear. Oh yeah, talk am. Now Mrs. can say the customer you are calling is not answering. Please call back later. That's so she answer on top Mr. and Mrs. for the Vanguard this morning.
Mr. and Mrs. Their wahala no dey ever end.
No, they ever end. I'd like to read that. But do you know that for me, this kind of person that does this cartoon should be awarded because of the consistency
in doing this.
They reel out this thing almost every day.
Every day.
Maybe one day.
Every day.
Possibly
That means your creative juices must be working every
and on
day.
point.
On point every day.
Maybe we fit even one day invite and come the show self.
Yes,
Possibly.
yeah.
That's true. Talk to the person where they do am. Producer Mr. Life, take note.
Take note.
Exactly. Anyway, from there we go quickly enter the Guardian newspaper this morning on the 8th day of the month of May, like they said, the year of our Lord 2017. The first top story we did there, the very big one we landed. They say the President Buhari begins fresh medical vacation for inside London. Oluchi don't talk am before. Almost all the papers don't carry that one. Everybody know, no be secret. Say our president health not 2 days stable like that, and people don't advise him say make he go back for another fresh medical leave. But this time, they don't tell us in 3 weeks or 1 month he go stay. They say the date where he will come back will depend on waiting the doctors see when they check him body. Well, we dey wish our president speedy recovery for inside there. Also, just under that particular story, you go see say they say newsmen barred from leaders meeting with Chibok girls. Sometime last week we've been talking about freedom of the press and waiting that they make available to the press. Now we don't hear say newsmen don't they barred from that meeting. Why they go ban newsmen from the meeting between the Chibok girls and the president? Well, it's supposed to be something where they open.
Well, for me, sometimes they need to protect them. Maybe because they just come. You know, imagine somebody where they, we just talked about trauma. Imagine they start bombarding them with questions, you know. If you make them, you know, become very vulnerable, maybe they want them to settle down well. you know how we press people can be. You go one quiz them immediately.
Ask all
people where
kinds of
their mind
questions.
never they stable.
Well, no wahala on top that matter. We thank God at least first of all say the girls don't day in safe custody. Also, we hear say Saraki and Dogara they hail him. PDP others express concern. Well, to understand more about that story, you guys enter inside this particular paper, talking about the Guardian newspaper. Also, you go see there pictures of the Chibok girls. They sit down there with Oga Presido. They surround them right there. Now the picture you see for your television screen there. You go also see some other Gidigba members of we government. They there with the Chibok girls. Going down again, another story will interest me. Anything we concern money, they concern me, and they interest me well. They say U.S. raises hopes for return of $500 million Abacha loot. My mental calculator no fit transmit that one into Naira. But $500 million now, heavy money. And if truly, we can't figure that money back, plenty things suppose they we go take the money do. Because so many money don't they come back, and whenever they hear anything, what they take that money do. Very quickly, and finally on the Guardian for page 4, you go here say NASS may invoke constitution over Buhari's health status. What does that one mean? Enter page 4, make you find that. And finally, of course, everybody they talk about the French elections, and they say Macron wins French presidency by emphatic margin. Now, according to Lolo, by landslide victory.
Really landslide.
So now we get inside the Guardian newspaper with that. Grab a copy and follow up with the stories.
All right, thank you very much, Ben Akede. The Daily Trust now I carry for hand this morning. And of course, Oluchi already talk and say electricity money, if you go hop, that means say, and you know anything will go up in Naija, you know, they ever come down.
Gravity
So,
catch 'em.
the talk say DSS, he don't release a SOSWAM on self-recognition. That means one of our ex-governor, where they been bab, say make he go sit down the coolie hill inside the prison. They say there's Sabia. So on top, I sabi you basis, they say make you sit down for house. And so they grant them, release them on self-recognition because they know say no go wrong. That kind of thing. All right, so this one, Oshibajo takes charge as Buhari returned to UK. That means say our vice president is having another go at the presidency.
Yes,
wow, he has broken record though. He has been president in acting like two or three times. Second time that be this for the man. That one a good one, Sha. At least we get somebody where if you give the work to. They said the president don't carry all the 82 girls where they be free. You host them inside Aso Villa. That means all of them come for shopping. I know say they go buy them better clothes.
Yes.
At least when they go the Aso Rock, they go get her for their history. Say we self don't enter this big house. Nice one. You go see the Gua picture where they there. All the girls, I can't even see them as girls. I say all the women.
Now women them be now.
Now women now them be. See all of them. They don't grow finish. All right, Oshu defends coroner's inquest on Senator Adeleke's death. A lot of controversies. I go like to read this story. See, they page there. You go there, page 8 of the Daily Trust. Now there you go see them this morning. And of course, we already talk. 39-year-old Macron don't win French election. Yeah. That means say they don't get new president. I be that. They go soon swear for the guy. Make it start in work.
Swear for the guy.
They go swear for that now. Make it start in work. And Oga Tinubu, they talk, that be Jagaban. He say focus. Now he talk. Focus on Buhari's honest leadership and not his health. But I loved it. To 2 H's. Health and not his honest and not his health. That one at Tinubu now they talk. Sometimes this our leader, they go to talk to with 2 sides of their mouth. One they go criticize, the other one they go commend. But anyway, for this one, into say make we come on eye for him body matter. Make we do it, chukai on him better leadership. Now so he talk. All right, so now some of the etc. stories where they inside the Daily Trust, now be that for your reading pleasure.
All right, from the Daily Trust, make we see waiting the apple for inside the West African business news. Now, the Manufacturing Association of Nigeria don't come outside and endorse the new measure where CBN don't come outside put on top SME. They say a very good business boost. And this one means say go help our business people them. Whether it be small scale, that be a medium scale, you say go help us to reach our permanent site. More details there for page 2 of the business news this morning. They say Southeast governors, they don't move to improve power supply in zone. Yes, we have seen so many move. This one, they are moving to do this one for power. Let us see the action. Let us see the results. That is what people are waiting for. More details there for inside page 46 of the business news this morning. Now for inside page 40. Yes, we did talk about the railway for inside page 40. They say too many action plan, no steam. Now, make I just read one or two. Then talk say they will come outside, do a plenty ceremony on top of the commissioning of the railway from Lagos to Ibadan. But they say since that time, say nothing else don't happen to the railway. We never see say the train don't they walk on top of the new railway line. We never even see any new thing on top of them. Instead, all you see are grasses that are growing and covering the projects. We don't cost Nigerians millions upon millions of naira. Waiting be the way forward, you go need to enter inside on page 40 of the business news. And the last one for inside the business news, they say students they lament on top increase in fees for Bayelsa state-owned Naija Delta University. Now they don't cry, say the money too much, oh, the money too much, oh. Say we cannot afford to go to school again, oh. Well, waiting to be the fate of students waiting for inside this place. You go need to enter inside page 33 of the business news this morning.
Okay, very quickly, make we shine small sunlight on top of our head with the Daily Sun. On the top right corner of the Daily Sun there, you go see Anambra people, they talk. They say why Obiano is winning security war. We don't hear before say the governor of Anambra State don't talk, say he go they fight to make sure say security they improve for his state. And from this particular story, we like say in don't they do anything he promise, and they try to explain why in they win that battle concerning security. If you want to know more, you guys enter page 41 of the Daily Sun newspaper this morning. Still sticking with the Daily Sun, you go see there they say Rivers at 50. I won't succumb to blackmail intimidation. Who they talk that one, of course, now the governor of Rivers State for page 11, and the governor Nielsen Wike na number page 11 of the Daily Sun. Now you go here waiting they talk. Of course, very big the Tory way they say Buhari off to London. No be news again. We don't hear him. So yesterday our president been depart go London to better in health status, and of course, as you don't also hear, with Vice President now go take over on top of that particular chair. They say Oshibajo's panel report on SGF NIA boss hanging in the balance. As a matter of fact, me I be even the one that say. Shebi na this Monday they say they will give us the report concerning those probes.
But they're giving you the report now. Hanging in the balance.
You know they get information now. So
It's hanging in the
Mr. President
balance.
have been know about the matter.
COVID project we get.
Now, wow.
Reports are coming out.
Yeah, well, make we the way to see everybody eye there on top of that particular matter. Still going down inside there, you go see a list of 20 of the 82 Chibok girls where they be released. And then if you enter page 6, you go continue to read the names of the remaining girls. It's quite a pleasing story. Some people they talk about the money, whether they pay money to the abductors, or whether they've been released, whether not two or a past two of the Boko Haram generals were then released. But what is most important, be say these girls don't come home. No be waiting the government being give. Very, very quickly to end the stories inside the Daily Sun. At the bottom here, you go see say Southeast governors, they OK's economic integration and appoint 10-man team. And very quickly as well, we see say DSS debrief freed Chibok girls as president meets them. Better story now. We'll take end that one there concerning the Chibok girls.
All right. I carried the New Telegraph this morning, and some of the stories where they different. I go read them out. You they hear say telcos they lose big money. They said that they lose. The loss where they don't suffer, it don't hit 156.6 billion naira. You know, you have to stumble on some of the money. Billion, because you don't know whether a gazillion. In our lifetime, we go talk about gazillion. All right, so you go see this ex-soldier. What did they say? He is a confirmed kidnapper. He said, I kidnap only valuable ladies. Says ex-soldier. This one are one of the days where you know go want me to describe you as valuable. Because if now your value, neither they take kidnap you, they should take away Oluchi this morning. Because she is looking valuable. Very valuable. All right, so that one day inside page 34 of the New Telegraph this morning. Wike don't sue IGP, EFCC, DSS on top the way the plan in residence invasion. That means say the way they take enter, you know, Hollywood style. It could be like saying a spies enter your house when you don't know how far. They said the guy go sue them for that waka with the waka. It did inside page 6 of the New Telegraph. Court to stop reps from prosecuting Anyim. Why do they want to prosecute him? The man don't run to the mother court. Mother court don't do what he use a wrapper, cover his head. They say, no, don't try it. Don't try it. Now be the thing where they there. All right, Lagos demolishes 120 structures under high tension cable. I say, well done, sir.
Lord, I don't say well done, sir. You know why I no go talk am? Because before any building supposed they constructed or erected for inside any state, urban planning supposed don't take place. You know if you talk, say you go wait, make person build house, make person reach a certain stage, then you come outside, can't destroy and can't demolish them. Other developed countries, you know if it even erect. First
as
of
far
all,
as I'm concerned,
when you talk of even demolition,
that is where you are talking of a society in a place where everything is done normally.
Oh, so nothing is done normally.
Oh, please.
Oh,
you know
really?
that, and I'm not, yes. Of course, a lot of people follow a monkey way to do many things. And you can't blame the present administration because the badness have been happening for a long time. But in law, they say something that you can never build legality over illegality. No matter the pain that we feel. I lived in Jakonde Estate for many years. I know how some of these high-rise, some of these shanties, where they build under, what's it that they call them? High-tension cable. When you pass there, if you carry umbrella, you can feel this zzz, as in the electricity that is, you know, and
but Lola, if we get
it can
people,
cause their health.
No, I'm not saying the thing gets a lot of
many things.
Yes. But Lola, this building or this, even if na hot where they build, not be overnight they take build them. They start from somewhere. If we get people where they for town planning department, where they work out from time to time, to go check all these places.
I understand your pain, but there's nothing we can do about waiting to happen in the past. I always tell people, say, going forward, I know it's a pain for a lot of people, but do you know that when you are in the wrong, you know that you are doing something wrong? So when the government now clamp down on us, we will shout out the government, but they are trying to sanitize the country. True. I went to Festac recently. All those shops, I almost didn't recognize them. So there is land in this place. I said, wow, that they can erect structures that will be really profitable than all these corner shops that we put up and down. I just want everything to be done normally. And I don't want favoritism. That's my own. Don't remove somebody's structure like that is under the right tension. Demolish everything if you want to do the right thing. So. All right, that one day inside page 35 because Oluchi is about to advocate for the people. Okay. We are done already here. They talk how long our president will stay, all those things he did here. Tears of joy as the Tutuchi bus girls return. Oh, very lovely. Government to parents, keep hope alive. They say 113 others, see they go return. That means only 113 remain for their hand. That one they are very, very, I'm very happy. Red Cross, they talk, say we are neutral intermediary. Let me say themselves, they follow do the negotiation.
Yes.
They say on a neutral level. All that one a day inside the New Telegraph this morning. All
right, and very quickly from the New Telegraph, we go quickly enter sports newspaper, and I get two of them here. We go quickly rush with the sports newspaper, so I could just combine the two of them where I get here. I get the Complete Sports and I get Sporting Sun. On top of the Sporting Sun, they talk, say, the big picture where you go see there, now the celebration of Gunners, that's the Arsenal players. As they beat Manchester United by 2-0. Celebration for Arsene Wenger, the first time competitively beating Jose Mourinho. I know here what yesterday night, and so my phone they ring, people they laugh me up and down, say, man, you don't lose, man, you don't lose. Hey, I be Man U fan, I know be Man U coach. We're going to leave me hand. Also, leaving the Sporting Sun, we'll quickly enter Complete Sports. Complete Sports, they lay more emphasis on European football where they come up this week talking about Champions League and Europa League. You will see the Chelsea coach there waiting they talk. You guys enter there, make you know. As Wenger and Mourinho, the matter still there. They say Wenger ends Mourinho jinx. And then you go see picture of our own Nigerian footballer there, Victor Moses, and other juicy, etc. stories from the world of sports. Grab a copy of Complete Sports and the Sporting Sun. All right, before Oluchi will take the Independent, make I just chuka inside the next paper within my hand. That's the Punch newspaper. Obanikoro's defection to APC. He say, make me sad. 14 has begun. Election never APC.
Obanikoro's defection to APC makes me sad. Who they talk? Fanika.
Nigerian politics, they sweet, oh.
It is sweet.
Now, home video.
Politics, they say, is a bed of unlikely fellows. Everything is about what I can gain.
When you
know, when I see some people that are still prominent politically, after all corruption charges, things that they should not even allow them take or via for public offices. If you have ever been fingered in an
allegation. They talk this for inside our country.
I just they talk
when the same names all we know says one with small, and the same names they helped you now. Come on.
Anyway, they say Adeyinka Adebayo for burial May 20. And my family and I talk that one. Stop police from searching my house. Wike don't tell court. Maybe what are you hiding, sir? That you don't want them to see. Follow school. Lagos may charge pupils with attempted rape. I really, really, really want to commend big time this woman who do this. Do you know that now when you see secondary school children, when they finish their last paper, they will not become like hooligans, tearing their clothes. They said they were almost raping girls, using scissors to tear their skirt. They will now hold them down in broad daylight, in outside, Opudensha. This woman had to come out of her car with her escort. That was how they were able to save more than 100 girls.
Imagine.
All of them. Different pockets of, you know, they could not mean that say, I can show you. To them, it might be play. But this is not play. Yeah, where their clothing are being torn,
no be play.
They were climbing on them, attempting to rape them.
Children, we finish secondary school, could not reach age 16, no be play.
And they tell you, these children will don't come up for WAEC, or they don't finish their school term. It was such a disheartening story to read if you be mama of Pekin. I'm so happy that Lagos State government don't take this thing up, because we shouldn't let all these things slide. And this all other secondary school, they use them as scapegoats. They're not going to try them.
Yes, everybody go to look.
They talk say federal government to make health insurance compulsory for employers. I think it's about time.
Of course. It's long overdue, sir.
Even if you do this NHIS thing or this medical HMO thing, it really helps. It really helps.
No, apart from making it compulsory for every employer, they need to also make sure, say, healthcare, they're accessible.
Yes.
It's beyond just making it compulsory for these people. They get where they go to all the employer organizations to go check, to go confirm. They get spies where they actually confirm or ask their other staff where, now so they be, how we be. Not be just to write down for paper. Implementation, waiting with the process, waiting they do for healthcare, waiting they do to make sure, say, the average Nigerian feel work inside any general hospital and get adequate care.
But at least we are happy that they are saying that they are working on it.
A lot of lip service has been happening.
Lip service has been happening, but I always tell myself, say, we cannot lose hope completely. Because if we lose hope on everything that is important, trust me, nothing where we go feed do. We just have to keep our hope, make it a bump, because if people lose hope, trust me, nothing will happen inside this country. Everybody go just say, and now I carry us reach where we
do. No, we learn.
Now, all the stories that were inside my paper, now be that.
All right, the Independent, the last paper we'll get this morning. Now, for page B17, you go see the update on top. Contaminated soft drinks. They say exploring administrative remedies for violated customers or consumers, I beg your pardon. This one they bring to light the court case where they began between one of the bottling companies and one other company where we buy these drinks to go export. But on reaching the other country, they reject them, say the thing, it contains some content where they're very, very hazardous to their health. More details, they inside the Independent. They say high cost of fertilizer don't force northern farmers to use organic waste. Is this a good thing? Well, you're going to need to enter inside the papers this morning. Now, concerning the exchange rate this early morning, if you get USD, that's not dollar, based on CBN level, you'll see I'm as 305 to $1. But if you enter parallel market, will be black market, now 391 naira to $1. Now, if you get pound, that's not pound sterling, now 393 based on CBN level and black market, it don't go up to 500 naira per pound sterling. Now, if you get euro based on CBN level, now 334 naira to €1, and black market rate, they talk about 422 naira to €1.
All right, very interesting time now. We don't get on top of the newspapers this morning. The only thing where you go do for yourself now to go and grab any of the copies of the papers where interest you this morning. But we go back small break. We need to do exercise as usual.
Yeah, yes, Papa Jojo.
It's very next, but Bernard, what are you exercising?
It won't disappear now.
If I come out this shirt now, you go fear. You know the kind of person where they do every morning.
I hear you. All right, we go back small break, but we come.
7, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yes, so I say good morning to everybody waiting out there. My own name is Papa Jojo. On top of Zobia TV, now you watch this one close to your screen this morning. Wait till I just get one out of this episode. Now, Thais Tuna. Not only me they take up this segment, but I get my guests where they join me when you need be jam you. Even as we dey flow this morning, just use them as your source of motivation to encourage yourself. So ginger up yourself as we follow the count. Then take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Change to the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold. 1, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, gradually, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 7, up, 8, up, 5, up, 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, hold, 1, 2, 3, shake your hand. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then hold. 1, put your hand on top your thigh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. 1, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Then cross. See my leg. Hold like that. 1, 2. Yes, so I would like to say thank you to everybody. On top of Zobia TV, now you enjoy this one close to your screen. My own name is Papa Jojo, you not change. Until next time when I come your way, me and my guests, they tell and say, have a good day and stay blessed. See you. Bye. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we don't come back, and very, very quickly before the top of the hour, we will enter the top story for today. Of course, no be news anymore. Say about 82 of our darling Chibok girls done they released and about 6 military helicopters then go carry them come Aso, come Aso Rock where they come meet with President Oga Muhammadu Buhari. The parents and the generality of Nigerians don't be very, very happy. Say these girls they released. But different kind of story surround this release of the Chibok girls. Of course, waiting the sweet us pass now say at least they don't release them. After we don't look that one, now we won't come look waiting surround the terms of this release. First of all, you remember say when about 21 girls been they released last time, like in our last year, we will also hear further Tory talk say about 82 girls say negotiation they ongoing for about 82 girls we go they released. Now the question would they ask, where different people don't they ask. Shana said they don't release these 82 girls right from then before, and now just now we they see their faces. I be from that particular time when they released 21 girls, they don't negotiate for these 82 today released. And then speaking about negotiation, what be the actual terms of negotiation where they been get before they release these girls? We know say back in the day when this whole matter of Boko Haram kidnapping Chibok girls been happen, people they complain say should we negotiate with terrorists? Should we not negotiate with terrorists? Are we like the Americans that say we do not negotiate with terrorists? But now we hear some negotiations done the ongoing about 2 top commandos or commandants of the Boko Haram faction. Now they been released for the Chibok girls. Some other people say it passed 2. Some other people even say some kind money being exchanged hands. So now we think we won't come out and talk today. Should there be negotiation with terrorists when it comes to kidnap and other issues concerning national security? Before we go far, we go need to throw our phone lines open so that if you get the chance, if you call us, make we hear your own side on top of this matter. Our phone lines go down on top of your screen very soon. You go see them there. But coming back to you ladies, what do you think on top the matter? First of all, make we start with the negotiation levels.
You know, a lot of things that are supposed to be shrouded in mystery is sometimes negotiations. Because now this one, they give other groups impetus to come out to they do things. I believe that there are some things that should be kept away from the purview of general public. If we know the true terms of negotiations, do you notice now that what some people believe, say government, they give money. In Niger Delta, for example, once they don't negotiate with one faction, you remember, he broke into 2. Yes. Before you know it, other ones started waking up. Other ones started waking up. Everybody's like, these people don't cash out. Make I cash out my own. That's why me, and they think that there are some terms of military things that they should keep away from the people. Because one, if we know the nitty-gritty of the matter, it doesn't help us in any way. What we want is that the girls are sound, hale and hearty, they'll be recovered, and the government got them out. Because if they tell us, oh, we paid this amount of money to the abductors, now waiting we exchange be this. It's not like you can't know, but it will be for careful search that will make some of these things known to the public, just to protect the military and their work. It's like when we put it out, that means we're just giving even the outside world our own tactics.
Just expose ourselves. A lot of times they don't do them behind closed doors.
Of course.
Oh, I
they
was
don't do them
going
behind
there.
closed doors. But the thing is, they no one can give everybody the impression.
Yes.
Saying that the style where they do that. So you could just come. Of course, you go be like saying they talk with water for inside your mouth. Yes. So you know what they do, but do as I say, not do as I do.
Don't let your brain they work.
That's what they do.
Because as they talk and they look at, and we've had a lot of expose that they negotiate. I tell people that if they ask me to choose money and our Chibok girls, I would say give them money. Because the lives of those children can't be bought.
Invaluable.
All these things, where would they talk? Do you know that it's secondary help that we're helping them? Because they are fundamentally, they have gone through so much thing that it's only them that can know the extent of the damage.
No, even some of the children, some of the people they don't catch where they used to do badness. Now, small children. Yes. If you be part of this Chibok girls or some other children where they kidnap, where they go tie things around their body and they go tell them, say, make them go do badness. Go do guagua across the nation. But we really thank God at least some of them don't come out now.
And another thing is that at least we're happy that the government is working, even if it's behind our back. And if they have released them, I doubt if they could have released them long before now, because judging by the pictures, you go see that it's just the current state of our president. Right. Another angle that I'm even looking at is the rehabilitation of these girls. It's not just putting their picture out. It's not just doing picture with the president. It's their ongoing rehabilitation. Somebody that has been in captivity for more than 2 years, it can't be normal. The victims say they're normal, but they know they're normal. Because if you just push them back into the society, you might be doing them more harm than good. So those are things that I think they should consider.
I'd also hope say this one will be propaganda from the Boko Haram people, because if you be say them release the girls, telling the girls, giving them instruction on waiting to do at a certain point in time.
Lovely point.
Yeah.
Because now if you be say they don't bring, we hear say they don't even brainwash a lot of them. So if you be say, okay, we don't release you, but you know the game plan. Exactly. When time reach, somebody will contact you, you will get this.
They use them as agents.
The government needs to put a close eye
on them, monitor
them 24/7 to make sure say these girls, so they really get the right mindset and they know what they do.
With the way security is in the country, and they monitor the nation and all other things that we need to put eye.
Not true,
it is saying that Boko Haram release girls, they go to monitor.
Well, but concerning the fact that this Boko Haram, this Chibok girls now, in fact, now international issues have not be only Nigerian issue. But also, I feel say when they go eventually allow people of the press and media people to gain access to these girls, there must be follow up. You know, I feel say we the media have get responsibility on following up the issue about these girls. Maybe after 2 years, maybe after 3 years, just as Oluchi been talk, so that we know waiting don't happen to these girls over time.
And I want to add to what you said. All this bring back our girls propagandists. I hope it won't be that after some time they just use it to get prominence and they get noise. They need to continue to protect this cause when it comes to these girls, because they are part of the noise. It's part of their noise that is making the government not sit down well.
Yes.
It's like putting fire under grass. If they burn up, they need to do something. So I don't want them to just sit down and say, okay, they've released them. There's some other follow-up.
Of course. They are still...
Will they follow up on them? Even from here, we're going to give reports to everybody when they watch us at home concerning the updates of the Chibok girls.
To enjoy more of these our Ogonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.